Hello everyone, welcome back to the course Autodesk Fusion 360 for beginners, and in this lesson we're going to design a Clevis Pivot Bracket, and to draw that we're going to apply some features which are ellipse and sketch mirror. So stay tuned so that you don't miss this valuable lesson. So to start, we'll be starting by choosing the type of design that we desire to draw. In this case, we can choose every design as usual and create new. Now, we just need to set the view which best suits our design. In this case is front view. So we'll select it and then we'll go to the toolbar and we'll select create and we'll select create to sketch. Now, we just need to select that view. So to start, we'll be using line tool. So we'll go to the toolbar and we'll select line tool, and now we just need to select in the origin and go downwards and set 15 and then click OK. Now we'll be using line tool again and we'll start in the origin and we'll go to the right and we can set 165 and then we can click OK. Now we want to use the cycle tool, so we'll select it and then we can set it randomly. In this case, we can set it here as, for example, 35 and then we can click OK. Now we just need to sketch the dimension, so we'll go to the toolbar and we'll select sketch dimension. Now we'll set from here this point and this point to know the distance from these 2 points in this case. So we can set, for example, as 45 and then we can click OK. Now we need to also know the distance from this point to this point. So we'll select this point and we'll select this point as well, and we can go upwards and click it in the right and then we'll be able to sketch the dimension, and we can set 45 and then we can click OK. You will see that moves. In this case we sketched the dimension. So we'll go to the toolbar now and we'll select cycle and then we'll be using this point to create another cycle. So we'll select it and we'll move it slightly and we can set, for example, as 56 and then we can click OK. Now we'll go to the toolbar again and we'll select line tool, and now we just need to start from this point and we can go in that direction of the cycle and then click it randomly in this point and then take it, and also in this point you can go downwards and just take it, and then that's it. Now we need to use the tangent feature to align it accurately. So we select tangent and then we just need to select this point and the cycle. In this case you created the tangent line, and also with this one we'll do the same process. So we'll select it and we'll select the cycle, and that's it. Now we just need to remove the unwanted parts. So we'll go to the toolbar and we'll select trim and we'll trim this part which is unwanted, and also this part, and also this part as well. So that's what we want in this case. Now we'll create another line here. So we'll go to the toolbar and we'll select line tool, and we just need to start from this point and go to the right until the end point, which is this one. You'll see that an X was generated in this case, so that's our end point, and then we can click it once and then we can finish a sketch. Now let's start extruding. So we'll go to the toolbar and we'll select extrude. Now we just need to select this part and also this part, and then we can extrude it to the right as, for example, 10, or we can set it manually 10 and then we can click OK. Now we can unhide our sketches by going in the browser and seeing it here. So we can unhide it, and then we can select this part and also go in the toolbar and select extrude. And now we need to change the starting point. We'll change from profile plane to object. So now we just need to select the object. In this case, the object will be this part. And then we can go to the right as 50. And then we can click OK. So that's it. Now we also need to select these two parts to extrude again. So we'll go to the toolbar again and select extrude. Now we just need to select this part and this part, and also change the starting point again to object. Now we'll select this part as the object, this part, and then we'll move it to the right as 10, and then we'll click OK. So now we want to create another sketch in this face. So we select this part and we'll go to the toolbar and create a sketch. That's it. So now we'll be using ellipse. So we'll go to the toolbar and select create, and we'll scroll down until we find ellipse, and then we can select it. So let's look for the middle point. So that's the middle point because the triangle appeared there. So we can select it here, for example, and go until 50. And then we can click it, and then we can open it, for example, as 20. And then we can click OK. Now we just need to sketch dimension in this case. So go to the toolbar and select sketch dimension. Now we just need to select this point and also this point of this ellipse, and then we can set it, for example, as 50, and then we'll click OK. And also we want to create another ellipse, so we'll go to the toolbar and select create, and we'll click ellipse. But now we want to start in this point and go to the left as 55, and then we'll click it once, and then we can open it and set 25, and then we can click OK. So that's it. So now we'll be using the pointer rectangle to create another sketch. So you can start randomly, for example, here, and set, for example, the width or the height first as 10, and then we'll change to set the width by clicking in tab, which is in our keyword, and then we'll be able to change it. So we can set, for example, as 50, and then we can click OK. Now let's sketch dimension. So we'll go to the toolbar and select sketch dimension, and then we'll start from this point and also from this point, and we can set, for example, as 10 millimeters, and then we can click OK. And now also we need to know the distance from this point to this point, so we can sketch the dimension and increase to 20, and then click OK. Now we need to create the sketch mirror. So we'll go to the toolbar and we'll select create, and we'll scroll down until we find mirror, and then we'll click it. Then we need to select the object first. So the object in this case will be this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. But also we need a mirror line. So we'll go back and we'll select line, and then the options which appear in the sketch palette will change the operation to construction line. So now we need to find a middle point, which is this one, in this case where the triangle appear. Select it, and we'll go to the right, and then click OK, And now we can go back to mirror. So we'll click create, we'll scroll down until we find mirror and we click it, and we need to select the object, which is this one, this one, this one, and also this one. And now we need to select the mirror line. So select it and then select this line, and you'll see that the mirror has been generated. Now we can click OK, and then we can finish the sketch. Now let's start extruding in this case. So first, we'll go to the toolbar and select extrude. First, we want to extrude this part, which we selected, and then we'll go upwards as 10 millimeters, and then we can click OK. Now we need to unhide our sketch, so we'll go to our browser again, and in the expansion of sketches and unhide. So now we just need to select this part and extrude it. So we can go downwards to remove this part, which is the unwanted one in this case. We can remove it, and then we can click OK. Now we also want to extrude this part. So go to the toolbar again and select extrude. Now we just need to select this part and also this part. So we'll move it upwards as, for example, 45. And then we can click OK. Now we just want to create another sketch in this shape. So we'll select it, and then we'll select create a sketch, and then we'll go to the toolbar and select the center diameter, and then we just need to find the middle point, which is this one in this case, where you see the triangle appear, and then we can set, for example, as 50, and then we can click OK. And also we'll be using it again and set the middle point and set it as 40, and then click OK. Now we can finish the sketch. So now we can extrude to cut first to remove this unwanted part. So we'll go to the toolbar and select extrude, and also select this part, and then we just need to remove it by going to the right in this case, and we can do it at once, no problem, because they are in the same position in this case. And then we can click OK. And now we can go to our browser to see our sketches again, and then we'll go to the toolbar again and select extrude. Now we just need to select this part and also this part, and we want to extrude it. So we'll go to the right as, for example, minus 55, and then we'll click OK, and we'll go again in the toolbar and select extrude. We just need to select this part and also this part and extrude it to just 5 in this case, 5 millimeters, and then we can click OK. And now we can hide our sketches to see our design accurately in this case. So that's the shape of our final product in this case. So thank you all for being here until now, and I hope to see you all in the next lesson. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss this wonderful and upcoming lesson. Thank you all, and peace.